So it looks like Justin Bieber is being extorted by an anonymous person who has an illegal tape of Bieber and Diddy, and now are threatening to sell it to huge media outlets if Justin cannot buy it.
And he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Ladies and gentlemen, do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all winter long. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. Alright, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now, everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor. Please be advised, the following content is rated F for fiction, which means it's not real. This is all entertainment. It never happened. This is all satire. It's all make-believe out of the mayor's head. Enjoy. It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want, just don't call me woke. And you're not rocking with the town favorite. Showface News is Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Check it out, y'all. So it appears that some sick anonymous person is trying to sell an illegal tape, which is questionably CP, of Diddy and Justin Bieber to huge media outlets if Bieber cannot purchase the tape. Now clearly this is a form of extortion, and the feds need to step in as soon as this tape is sold to whoever it's sold to, because this is disgusting. Alright, nobody is having any type of compassion for the victims of Puff, and they're looking at this as entertainment, alright, as a form of being, you know, occupied. Like, it's disgusting, man. It's truly disgusting. Even the news is handling it in a weird way, right? The news is handling this in a suspect fashion. Like, so we not really concerned about the victim. We more, you know, invested in the drama of it all. All right, we're more invested in the thrill of it all. That's disgusting. Makes it seem like you're one of, you're a Diddy too. Like, you're a diddler as well. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they're not treating this like, hey, you know, I seen the tape. Like, this is how they're treating it. Hey, I seen the tape. Why are you watching this tape? That's potentially CP. It's potentially an illegal tape. What F saying means potentially an illegal tape. Whether this is CP or not, the tape is illegal. You know why? Because it was done outside of someone's consent, all right? They didn't agree to be recorded, all right? That means that this is definitely a form of extortion, all right? Which means this is definitely a tape that was done via grooming or coercion, so therefore it's not legal, all right? Listen, someone was putting money over someone's head, trying to convince them to do something that they did not want to do, all right? And they have to relive that trauma if indeed this tape does go to high media outlets. The anonymous person is saying, if Bieber doesn't purchase this tape, guess what? I'm going to make sure it goes to higher and bigger outlets, which evidently forces the victim to pay for the tape, right? I'm just saying, you trying to act like, hey, I'm doing this out of good faith. I'm trying to sell this back to the victim so it doesn't get out there. But if they don't buy it, I will have it put out there. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. The person that's selling this tape is just as much of a monster as Diddy is, as far as I'm concerned. But then you got people on these news outlets acting like this is okay because they watched it. Why would you be watching this film? This is insane, gang. Alright? Now we know Diddy and Justin's relationship from way back when. There's actually a video that resurfaced of Diddy and Justin Bieber on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Diddy getting very upset at Justin for talking about the Lamborghini that Diddy gave him. Take a look.
You know, Diddy bought his son a Bentley. Maybe, you know, he could buy you one also while you're out.
Got me a Lamborghini.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Oh, apparently not.
Some things, everything ain't for everybody.
So as you can see, Diddy was highly upset, right? Screamed out, well, he didn't scream, but he said the F, you know, in lip sync fashion. and was mad at Justin and made it be known, hey, you don't talk about the stuff that we do and what I gave you because that's confidential. That's things that we do behind the scenes. We don't talk about that in public because we know what you made Justin do to get that Lamborghini. Because no man, and I mean no man, is going to be giving anyone anything like a Lamborghini unless they did something for it. That's just the name of the game. That's just how life works in the industry. Let's just be very clear here. All right?
Yeah, so. Yeah.
16.
Not ready. Slow down. Let's slow down, Josh.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then, when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay.
Yeah.
The mansion?
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
Wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
Now, back to that. A funny thing that I seen, or a crazy thing that I seen, was that there was a woman in the comments from 10 years ago talking about how Bieber was being groomed by Diddy. Look at this comment. She said there is a term for this kind of behavior, and it's called grooming. Look it up. When a sexual predator gives toys and other things to a child to gain trust and naturally harm the child. He did the thing same to Usher. Listen. Crazy. This being said 10 years ago, they already knew what type of time Diddy was on, but so did a lot of people, right? Now, a lot of people didn't really say he was a Geppetto. However, people did say Diddy was sus and that Diddy was mook, alright? And look, if you mook, oh well, right? But if you're harming people by way of doing it or being it, then something's going on. Something more sinister is happening. And then you got kids involved, which makes matters 1,000 times worse, alright? Listen, gang, this is disgusting. This is pitiful. And honestly, for someone to be out here trying to extort a victim says a lot about society, because a lot of people are claiming they want to see this tape. And I don't know why, alright? This tape could very much be illegal. You can be arrested for possessing this tape at all. If this tape is indeed CP, we don't know, alright? I don't want to see the tape. I just want to know who the victim is, right? Now, there's a high chance that this is Justin Bieber. And if it's not Justin Bieber, guess who it could be? Chris Brown or Usher. Those are the only two other people it could be. But we're talking about an A-list celeb. A real A-list celeb who's talked about all the time. And Justin Bieber is indeed that A-list celebrity. Also, Justin Bieber is one of the more recent, huge celeb kids that were around Diddy with the Flavor Camp situation, okay? So again, he stuck around with Diddy. He was with Diddy. Diddy was trying to grant him these gifts, right? The Lamborghini and etc., as you can see. And listen, man, this stuff is getting real dark, all right? What we're finding out here is getting real dark, but the people out here that are trying to ruin, all right, Diddy, are also trying to ruin the victims at the same time. They don't really care about the victims. They don't really care about what happened. They care more about the clout. They care more about the money grab in the situation. These people are sinister people too. We can't even act like they're not savages, all right? We can't even pretend that they're not savages, okay? Because they clearly are, all right? Diddy tried to groom Justin to get a Lamborghini and etc. This is things that he did, right? These are just things that Diddy did, if we're gonna be honest, okay? Like, this is sick work. This is crazy, man. All I'm gonna say is this, man. This whole situation is criminal, man. This is a criminal situation. If you are trying to extort anyone, right? Any victim, you are sick. You're super sick. You should be locked up for a long time. Extortion is a federal offense, by the way. It's a federal offense, and it shouldn't be tolerated. Now, crazy enough, on the news they talked about this. One of these women on the news said, "Hey, I saw the tape," and etc. And I try to act like this is completely normal and nothing is criminal about this behavior. I want you to take a look, man.
What are you hearing tonight?
I actually received the New York Post article from the person who contacted me to sell the tape, they sent me that article. I was not shocked by what I read in the article. I was hoping that even the client that I contacted would reach out and see and kind of alert that person that this was going on and to possibly help them. The person who has the tape really doesn't want to shop it around. They really want to help and wanted to directly sell it to that person, but it seems as if they are going elsewhere.
You know, we know that you've seen the footage. You talked about that last week when you were with us. So, you know, as you know who it is, and I know that you can't tell us who it is for all the reasons, right? But as you know who it is, and as we're moving through this story, and it's starting to really feel like it's unraveling, and you feel bad for the person, and we don't even know who it is there anything more you can tell us about that part of it?
I really do feel bad about the person. Part of the reason that I did come and say something outside of just to protect my own safety, but I wanted to sound the alarm, essentially, bring the dog whistle, if you will, to that person that maybe they should do something about this before it came out. Mm-hmm. If I was them, I would do something about this. And the only way to do anything is to do the catch and kill. That's the only way to ensure that it doesn't come out. You know, we're taught that God helps those who help themselves. So if we have a situation where that person does have the opportunity to purchase the video, if I were them, I would absolutely purchase the video.
Wow. Well, do you think this is going to surface publicly? I mean, are we getting close to that moment?
From what I'm hearing, I think so. I'm hearing whispers that there is at least one major network, possibly two, in a bidding war for that footage. So I believe we're sooner rather than later maybe finding out, unless that person comes and purchases the video themselves, which is really the goal of the people who have the video. They just, you know, at this point, if that person doesn't want to purchase it, then it's going to go on the open market.
Wow. You know, we've been hearing that this has been going on in Hollywood for a really long time. This is just the latest, but this is such a big deal, obviously, for all the people that are involved. You know, even if the sex was consensual, the footage was illegal, being obtained without the subject's knowledge. So how is this possible? How does the sale and the release of this work legally?
So I think that's the issue here. After reading a Post article, it seems that if the filming was not, the person was not aware that they were being filmed. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, that comes into a secondary issue of if this person was not aware, which is again why the first goal was not to take it to the open market. But then that's an issue for the purchaser who ends up purchasing the video. That's their legal problem to then overcome, not necessarily the seller's problem.
So yeah, man, as you can see, this is bad, man. We got news outlets trying to see this tape, all right? And we don't know if the tape is CP, man. They said, hey, we don't know if this is consensual or not. If there was consent given. Listen, regardless if consent was given, it wasn't given legally, right? They also didn't agree to be recorded as well, all right? Nobody wanted this tape to come out. The person who endured the trauma is definitely going to suffer. They already said, hey, this person says, look, I don't want to relive that trauma again. If this tape does come out, I just don't. I don't want to see it again. It's going to create nasty memories for me. It's going to be very hard for me to actually, you know, deal with life if I'm able to see this tape or relive these moments again. All right. This is what the person is saying. This is crazy, man. This is foul. All right. The mere fact that y'all was pretending that, look, y'all want to take Diddy down. Taking Diddy down doesn't mean you also violate the victims in the process just because it's convenient for you, because that would be a nasty and selfish act. That would be a very disgusting way, you know, of showing anti-compassion. Let me say anti-compassion, all right? Y'all lack compassion. Y'all don't give a damn about the victims. Y'all care about y'all. Y'all care about y'all platform. Y'all care about, you know, having the stuff out. Y'all care about gaining revenue from putting it out. That's what y'all care about. Y'all can care less about what the victim goes through in the process of you doing such a heinous act and putting that video out. When that video could potentially be CP. That video, you don't know what happened for that video to even take place? What were the steps? What took place to coerce the victim to even partake in the actions to begin with? This is atrocious. It's disgusting. All right, why? And I mean, why? Does anyone find this even remotely appropriate? Is beyond me. I'm just gonna say that. All right, this is sick, and whoever puts this out and whoever sells this tape should be locked up right away, and probably is gonna be locked up right away. The feds are probably watching this like, what? You have a Diddy tape and you're gonna sell it? Well, we're watching, all right? Because these are illegal tapes, right? At least most of them are, I'm sure, all right? I mean, we know about the baby oil situation, that, you know, something was infused into the baby oil to cause people to, you know, fall asleep and not remember what happened when they fell asleep, right? So when you have this type of situation going on, you are definitely going to get locked up. So whoever you are, this anonymous person who has these tapes or tape, you're gonna get in trouble, gang. All right? I don't know. You know, this is very much likely to be Justin Bieber on this tape, but you are gonna be next to Diddy if you keep playing. I'm gonna just tell you that right now, cause if you think that this is a joke, if you think that it's cool to put something like this out there, you're gonna find out real soon the consequences for doing that, alright? This is a federal offense, right? This is literally public extortion, alright? How could you think this is appropriate? It's crazy. Alright? You're going to jail, champ. Alright? You're going straight to jail. Or prison for that matter. This is a federal crime. Okay? You'll find out real soon if you indeed sell this tape. If I was you, I don't know where you got this tape from. You might want to turn it into the authorities, all right? You might just want to turn it into the authorities. That's your best bet. But right now, it looks like you're extorting. You already done committed a crime just by saying and threatening the victim in some way, shape, or form. You're trying to force a victim to pay for a tape that they was on, that they probably don't even want, all right? They probably don't even want the tape to begin with, all right? Now, if you have this tape, clearly this was done in the DVD era. So that means it was done in at least the earlier 2000s or maybe 2010s, early on perhaps. Either way, you are going to suffer if you do indeed sell this tape. The tape is illegal. I repeat, the tape is illegal. I repeat, the tape is illegal. It's not a legal tape. Alright? Champs, listen. The mayor says this. The mayor says, yeah, lock this person up if they sell that tape. That's what I'm gonna say. Lock them up too, alright? Put them right next to Diddy, champ. Let them know how it felt to be a victim. Because if you ain't got compassion for the victims and you're willing to go out here on a limb to gain some type of nasty clout or notoriety just for your own self-benefit, listen, you just asking for trouble. I'm just saying. But gang, make sure y'all hit the like, share the video. Also join the Discord. The Discord link is always in the chat. It will be in the description and it's always in the comments. But gang, it's the mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor, F. Eric Adams, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure y'all hit the like, share the video, subscribe to Showface News now. If you're having a hard time on social media, you can't get the numbers you want, your traction is terrible, but you need to get that boost to get to where you want to be and go viral, you came to the right place, gang. You gotta holler at Drea the Virgo on Instagram because she's helping endless YouTubers get to where they want to be, get to the mountaintop right now. I'm talking about more views, more traction, more likes, more comments, cross-platforming, you name it. I mean TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, more followers, more subscribers, more money. Alright, listen, you gotta go and follow Drea the Virgo right now. Hit her in the DMs because guess what? She's loaded, alright? She's helping everybody. I mean everybody, champs. She's even helping the mayor. Yes, the mayor's getting help from Drea the Virgo. You need to holler at her right now so you can get your numbers up, right, and get to this money, get to this bag, quit your job, stop working a 9 to 5 and be a successful entrepreneur. Holler at Drea the Virgo right now.